Welcome back to another episode of What Is, where we dive into the world of nonprofits. I'm Alicia Mathis, and today we have a topic that is essential for every nonprofit organization: the nonprofit bylaws. If you've ever wondered what bylaws are and why they are important, you are in the right place. In this episode, we will explore the ins and outs of nonprofit bylaws, their purpose, and how they are used in the nonprofit world. So let's jump in and uncover the secrets behind these crucial documents. Bylaws are a set of rules and regulations that govern the internal operations of a nonprofit organization. They establish the rights and responsibilities of the organization's members, board of directors, and officers, and provide a framework for decision making and dispute resolution. Bylaws are an essential document for any nonprofit organization and play a critical role in ensuring that the organization operates efficiently and in compliance with all relevant laws and regulations. So, these bylaws are the rules and regulations that outline the structure and operations of a nonprofit organization. They typically cover a wide range of topics, including the purpose and mission of the organization, the membership structure, the responsibilities and powers of the board of directors and officers, procedures for meetings, elections, and decision making. Bylaws are typically developed by the board of directors, approved by the organization's members if your organization has members, otherwise approved by the board, and legally binding on all members and officers of the organization. It's a good thing to remember. This is a legal document that you're creating. So, why do nonprofits have bylaws? And there's several reasons for that. Nonprofits, first, bylaws provide a clear framework for decision making and dispute resolution within the organization. By outlining the rights and responsibilities of its members and of its officers and board of directors, the bylaws help prevent confusion and misunderstandings and ensure that all parties know their roles and obligations. And this can prevent disputes and conflicts within the organization and promote a positive and productive work environment. Second, bylaws are required by law in many jurisdictions. So, nonprofits are subject to a variety of legal and regulatory requirements, including tax laws, charitable solicitation laws, and corporate laws. So, bylaws are essential for ensuring compliance with these laws and regulations and can help protect the organization from legal liability. And so finally, bylaws can promote transparency and accountability within the organization. So by establishing clear procedures for meetings, elections, and just general decision making, and outlining the roles and responsibilities of each member and officer, bylaws can help ensure that the organization operates in an open and democratic manner and that all members have a voice in the organization's affairs. All right, so how are bylaws used in nonprofit work? Aside from the legal stuff, do we ever use them again? Well, yeah, you do. Because bylaws are used in a variety of ways in nonprofit work. And so here are some very specific ones. Number one, governance. Bylaws provide the foundation of the governance structure of the organization. So they establish the roles and responsibilities of the board of directors and the officers, and they provide a framework for decision making and dispute resolution. If you ever have a question, and you're a founder or a board member, you have a question about what to do or how to handle something, your bylaws are the first place you go look. Next, if you are a membership nonprofit, the bylaws typically establish the membership structure of the organization. They include the criteria for membership, the rights and responsibilities of members, and the procedures for admitting and removing members. Not all 501c3s have a membership structure, so that might not apply to you. But if you do have a membership structure, that would apply. Number 3, meetings and decision making. Bylaws establish the procedures for holding meetings, making decisions, and conducting elections within the organization. This may include rules for a quorum, voting, and the conduct of meetings. It can get very detailed or not, but yeah, it tells you exactly when you're holding meetings, how to hold them, how to notify board members that one's coming up. And these are all things that you really need to stick to, because those are legal requirements. But your bylaws set all that out. So it's a no-brainer. You just go to your bylaws and say, okay, when's this happening? How do I do this? And there it is. Number 4, board of directors. Bylaws establish the roles and responsibilities of the board of directors. And that includes the number of directors, the procedures for electing and removing directors if you need to, and the powers and duties of the board. And last, officers. Bylaws establish the roles and responsibilities of the officers of the organization. This includes the president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary. Those are your typical 4 board members. They may also establish procedures for electing and removing officers and for delegating authority to officers. Your bylaws will also include term limits if you choose to have them. All right. Bylaws are a foundational component. Most states won't let you become a nonprofit without bylaws. So they are a foundational component of nonprofit organizations. So they provide a clear framework for decision making and dispute resolution. They ensure compliance with legal and regulatory requirements and promoting organizational transparency and accountability. By developing and implementing effective bylaws, nonprofit organizations can operate more effectively and achieve their mission of positively impacting their communities. If you found this information helpful, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more nonprofit insights. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like for me to cover in future episodes, please leave a comment below. Let's empower and support the nonprofit sector in making a difference in our communities. I'll see you in the next video.